Hello. Alright, so I'm here late because I was out getting Mexican food with friends. That was a good time. What is this? Oh, we're still in Manon. Let's see. Joey. Cancerous. I guess we'll talk to my party members some more. Had to watch a third dog tonight, wow. It's got a whole family of dogs.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
about elsewhere. What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. It is an honor to be by your side, and to see you redeemed from the dark path you had chosen before. We KotOR do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
And how are things different now?
Well, even if we do not speak that often, or are apart, I still feel a part of a team, this group you have assembled that accompanies you and Bastila on your quest.
Inspector.
It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
He just left you with the dog. Wow. It's kind of rude. It's only because I haven't found a way to ditch you yet. Wow. You could try counting on one of the others, you know.
I feel that I could count on any of you. But you are the one who drew me back from the dark side. It is to you that I feel a debt, and I shall make it up to you.
Okay, let's get some more wisdom from Joey.
Got something on your mind, dude?
What do you know about the Sith?
Bad men. Women, too, to be fair.
You must know more than that.
Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich, also. But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
You're being elusive on purpose.
And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do?
You did. You said you fought them. Or you did. You said you fought them.
Oh, that's right. Damn the years of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that. So it's true, yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago now. Has it been that long?
Attach my pop filter to this mic. I was listening to my stream earlier. I was noticing a lot of popping getting through. Problem is I can't attach this filter comfortably. Okay, well, this seems to be working. Are these the same Sith as the ones who followed me?
No, of course not. The Sith have come and gone for ages. They were not called the
Sounds
Sith
muffled.
many thousands of years ago, perhaps.
All right.
But the dark side was always
That's a
present,
shame.
without a doubt. Oh, sure,
what a shame.
occasionally the light side comes close to vanquishing the dark, but the dark always returns. The fact that Exar Kun was defeated didn't mean the Sith would never
Guess I
return.
could just, like,
as
hold
they
it in front of my
obviously
face.
have now. Everyone knows that.
so it doesn't like touch the microphone. I have to sit here like holding this thing in front of my mic. Oh well. You guys will just have to deal with the pops. Sorry. Shut up, phone. Who is this Exar-kun? He sounds kawaii.
Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith.
Sort of like Revan. I mean, me. I assume he was killed.
Better to say he was defeated, but essentially, yes. The victory did not come easily, however.
What happened during the war with Exar-kun then?
That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar-kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did. Battle broke out throughout the Order, pupil against master. We fought ourselves.
But you exterminated all the traitors, right?
Oh, easy now to call them traitors. But tell me, how do you fight against someone that you love? I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it is a sadness I thought I had put aside long ago. Ask me about the war some other time, just not now. I would prefer to be by myself for now.
How about some soy food? Bravery is not a function of soy food. Oh, Canderous, right. It's this way.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once you had taken charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. You were a genius on the field. You are held in very high regard among my people. You abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others could be too fortified to strike. You made sacrifices in order to advance your goals. Such strategies had never been enough to best us before. In the end, you proved too much for us.
If I had not stopped you, someone else would have.
There was no one else. The entire Republic had committed its forces behind you. The Sith had retreated back to their empire, and there were none else strong enough to challenge us. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, you, that the Republic prevailed. Your strategies and tactics defeated the best we could send against you. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of your attacks, the tenacity of your defenses, and the subtleties of your plans. You fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And you won. I hold no grudge against you, nor do any of my people. It was the greatest of honors to fight against you, even in defeat. It is even more of an honor to fight beside you now. Had you been born of the Mandalorian clans, surely nothing in this galaxy would have been able to stop us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know? Your...
These freaking Mandalorians. They're so aggressive. They conquer civilizations just because they like fighting. It's just fun for them. Having more star map dreams. So we're going to the Sith homeworld. We're going to meet your people here, Sith. Sorry about the spinning. Alright. It's almost like we're delivering ourselves to them. Because the Sith are looking for us really hard. And here we are, just going right to their homeworld. Which planet is it? It's called Korriban.
What?
It's in the Caribbean. Har. It's a bad joke. Sneak attack 8. Oh man. Yeah, if Mission lands a sneak attack, she'll hit like a freight train. I think Mission should have the best armor, since she's the most fragile. Yeah, Karth can take a lot more hits, so I'll just give him the less good armor. Alright, so let's see. Oh, Karth is bogarting the good blasters. That's okay. Mission has sneak attack, so she doesn't even need good blasters. I'll give her an Arcanian heavy pistol. Karth's blaster is good. Sith assassin. Whoa, that's good. That's really good. So, Bothan sensory visor, that's good. The immunity to critical hits is really important. Although better reflex saves might be better. Well, she's got insanely high reflex anyway, so. Alright. I think we're ready.
Huh?
What? Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece. Beauty of a ship, that.
How do you know about the Ebon Hawk?
Ah, I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the Exchange, didn't it? Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the Exchange likes.
I knew we'd run into some of Davik's old associates sooner or later. No matter where you go, somebody's working for the Exchange.
You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though.
Who are you?
Oh, nobody special. I just do the routine maintenance work for the ships that come in. I used to see the Hawk here all the time.
I'm just a man from Space Island.
Yep. Take care now.
Or Scotland. I get the accents for Ireland and Scotland mixed up sometimes because I'm dumb. How do you know I'm a Jedi? So I imagine.
Kuyami juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiti, kawana bota, aayut, ui, itanadana yitya.
You don't need to collect the fee.
Kuyami juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiti, kawana bota, aayut.
I'll be on my way.
Mucha shakpangpa.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira, king kunjope shak. No ba muliraji, Johnny.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. There's a lot of you has tried my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tony Podo. Rana no prata don't know, Serja.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Oh, this is rich.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
I think killing them is a little extreme. So I'll tell him to do the morally grey thing and,
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not, Haskell?
Silence.
I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now. A decision, please.
Okay, so the morally grey thing is just, make them all piss themselves.
You do? Perhaps having a bunch of hopefuls soiling themselves would be somewhat amusing. Let's see, shall we?
I didn't get any dark side points. Just trying to fit in, you know. Oh, Kendra says dialogue here.
Uchua Penki, Tony Dwamaji, Human Acting, Inkatune, Chaubaso, Gino Molirani, Bubo, Tom. Nekaba Dubaka, Patisa, Patisa, Con Mulis Limo Poi.
What sort of connections?
Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smaktoma, Kuyami, Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Oto Bokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Chiwi Aita Kachon, Baba Hassan.
Oh yeah, Jolie does have some good dialogue here. Can I see your merchandise? Cassius Fett's heavy pistol. This pistol is a beast. I don't even care that it's going to cost me 10,000. It's worth it. Alright, that's pretty much all I wanted.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we'd give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasha.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that?
I think that's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you.
You couldn't find your backside with both hands and your friends.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
So I'm going to tell a Mandalorian joke right in front of Canderous. Okay, so these two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps, "My partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do." After a moment, the commander responds, "Calm down, I can help."
And then?
"First, let's make sure your partner is dead." There is a silence, then a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?"
Cute. Maybe you should try juggling next time.
It would be more realistic if the commander just shot them both.
Ha! Too funny.
Karth was offended by that joke.
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
Karth has no sense of humor. And even the Mandalorian thought it was funny. Alright, we'll bring Jolie along for dialogue.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
Jolie and Cancerous? Okay, hang on. I need to have Karth with me at some point, though, because we need to find Dustle. But I guess for now we can do this.
It is an honor to have you.
What does Zerka do here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Can I see what you have to offer?
You certainly can. Allow me to punch up our stock.
XR Quinn's light battle suit. It's not that special. Wow, this has a lot of resistances. Verpine Ocular Enhancer. That could be good. Demolition Gauntlets. Good stuff. Sith Regenerator. Regeneration is overrated. Yeah. Party members are pretty opinionated about Korriban. Guess it makes sense since it's the planet that's full of our enemies.
Uchua Penki, Tony Dwamaji, human act in Inka.
Who's asking?
Tong Hi Dwama Aki Inkotune, or Tong Hi Wamaji Aki Inkotu, Tong Panok Chiwi Aita Ka Tong Chicha, Agi Inkotune, Chunamuri Ra, Tong Hi Dwamaji Kona, Tong Hi.
And whatever, what are you talking about?
Just cronky to Fatslimo, Chi Itakanki, Chana Kilikon.
Davik's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him.
Inkuinkuka, Kinbani Chalora Kun, Tung Abashun ni Chunchi, Kakincha Nawabakaon, Ichage Borang Turang,
Spice.
Nada Chawa Yishun Kun. No, Nikawa Dubaka, Patisa, Kon Mulis Limo Poiwanga Kun Biskin, Chi Itakanki, Changa Kilikon.
The Spice Melange. I can take a look for it.
Inkuinkuka, Kinbani Chalora Kun, Tung Abashun ni Chunchi, Kakincha Nawabakaon.
He who controls the spice controls the universe. Don't mind me, I'm just being a Dune nerd.
Uchua Penki, Tony Dwamaji, human act in Inkatune, Chi Itakanki, Tong Hi Dwama act Inkotune, or Tong Hi Wamaji Aki Inkotu, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Tong Chicha.
It's paprika. No, it's cinnamon spelled with an S. Sahigram says you sell special items.
Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Otobokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Chiwa Aita Kanki Cha na Jupornibo, Kun Muri Ras Limo Poiwanga, Tony Dwamaji, human act.
I'm glad you've seen the light.
Patoga yakuli kokala Gigi. Tinkuin koka tong hit wana G sakat agi inko tune chuna muli ra.
What kind of things do you have for sale?
Tinkuin koka kinba ni chaloda kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Diska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winky smack toma. Kuyami.
Let me see your premium items.
Kimba no konik dota.
Yeah, I'm not really liking any of this armor. Interface visor, it's pretty good. If you need more skills. Wow. Look at this. 22,000. I'm gonna give him the poison blade. I don't really want it anymore. I can sell him some of my frag grenades, since I am never going to use these. I might use them in some special cases. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna play Pazak real fast.
Kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang tur. Chobas.
I know this is not going to be good for my gambling addiction, but just wanted to make some extra cash, you know. Look at that nicely sorted deck. Oh shit, I could have won there. Oh man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't a very good deck. I've got too many ones in this deck. Alright, we are redoing this deck. That's probably good. nice. So, Sith, you know what's funny is today, this guy that I'm subscribed to on YouTube was doing a playthrough of Mega Man X5. He was doing like a minimalist run with just X and no armor. That ran for like 8 hours. I don't even think I would subject myself to that. How do you do? Well, I only saw a little bit of it, but he seemed like he was really skilled. And he knew about a mechanic of the game that I didn't know about. It's like every time you beat a boss, the next boss like gets a slightly higher health bar. So the fact that I didn't know that's gonna make things harder for me. Yeah, he's this Dutch guy, and he was born like probably 5 years after the game actually came out. So I was probably playing the games before he was born, but you know, he's better at them than I am. So that kind of hurts. But oh well. I'm gonna lose again. How old is he? I think he's like 23 or something. He's younger. It's always fascinating to me to see people that are way, way younger than I am playing games from my childhood. This is why gambling is bad. Yeah, I know. Got him. Alright, let's go back to the ship and get the spice.
Got something. Korriban's a rock. Mind the Sith. And that's about all I got to say about that. Oh.
Yeah, what do you... Korriban is a Sith world, that's for sure. I mean, just look at this place. Rumor has it that the leader of our clan at the time, Mandalore, did go down. They say the Sith performed terrible magics here. You have anything else you're...
Hey, welcome back. So you didn't miss anything, just me playing Bazak.
No problem. Didn't work.
Enter access code red 47. compartment is now unlocked. Spice. Wrong way. Is it Bengal spice? I wish. The term spice has come to describe a wide variety of stimulants mined on a number of worlds, but the highly coveted glitter stim found on Kessel is by far the most precious. Glitter stim. I have the spice. Make it 2,000 credits or I hand this package over to the authorities. Maybe. Tell me more. Make it 3,000 credits when we have a deal. Alright, I'll do it. Remember, do not open the box. Okay, well I'm gonna go back to the ship again. And guess what we're gonna do with the box? Yep, that's right. Yes, open the box. This is why he doesn't want you to open it. Because it takes you to limbo. Can you open it and still deliver it? Yep.
Gawana bota ita tagwa. Tanki dora to kunwa. Tonghai wam chiki yumalit fak ak inko tu. Tolpen da bongwalia gando de naga chocho. Kachicho ita audonga. Tapis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes doma. Ne shakshilo.
I'll have to do for what?
Tonga bumsha umeno. Wanga kun biske. Bamulera. Chunyon tun jiji ite duana. Shakshi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama olbe molche gumana. Kien kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Jashak bukra ulwa cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato. Kontika kon ken kachon.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi.
It's like sending someone to hell.
Cheng palamuli ton king ba nokonkek. Tukning tachokun ne molera best.
You said 3 in a row earlier. Have there been others besides me?
Tapis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska muli. Tonerana no prata don caserta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Cachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago.
It just ran off into the white and disappeared.
Bamulis limo porana wa. Cachicho ita haudonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo potona. Ronde haudonga ku.
Yeah, I guess limbo is a more apt analogy. What did you do to get imprisoned here?
We eat Natanya yeta. What a yamaka wama okakne. Ashwaktorong umne patoga. Wana kumbis chikmala mol tomki.
Is there a way out of here?
Jebedwana ni bobo. Tonga bong shanong yang. Tong patoga smak telia. Takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Cachicho ita haudonga. Tompa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli tong king ba nokongkek. Tukning.
Out to where? If you get out of here, your body's probably dead.
Yingin kuno ba molera chikon. Tong haitun kon ching. Ne bobo je mata ne pong nash. Dolpe kikyunan. Kipuna. Bonanai kachu. King ba mulira tuana. Don king ba no kun ne. Kava don pe culpa yeya mukata. Wanga kumbi. Manama tota. Akuji graton bola je shwa konatong. John king no pangpa molere konkile. Konkile.
So, what do you suggest?
Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king ba no konkek. Tukning tachokun, ne molera best. Tong haiwam chichi yumalita ak inko tu. Tolpata bongwalia gando de nada chocho. Cachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Shachi jen lorcha wata wama. Kama volpe molche komana. King kun shaking. Ne ken kun no mulara. Tonga bumsha uneno. Wanga kun biske. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun chichi ite tuana. Kama volpe molche komana.
Oops. I don't know what I said.
No ba molareji. Jonyon te chiwida.
I wonder what the generic alien speech actually translates to. Yeah, I wonder. It translates to buy more Star Wars action figures. What kind of competition do you mean?
Cachicho ita hotonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo potona. Ronde haudonga kuhonga bi. Kuyami just chetka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita etagua. Kanki dora tokun watamel ita bola.
I don't seem to have much of a choice.
Jashak bukra unwa cheska nekchu. Achuba cheska wanki. Tetoki grato. Kontika konken. Kava tompa culpa ye moka pada. Bonanai kachu. Yiki kun no ba mu. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tonga bong shanong yang. Tong patoga.
This sounds like one of the riddles you'd find in Arena. In fact, I think this exact riddle might be in Arena, in one of the dungeons. Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet you miss me when I have flown time.
Conticha nai. Molira aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia. What are you? Achuta. Wanga kumbi.
I can pick a riddle to give him. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter. As roots, as nobody sees, is taller than the trees. Up, up it goes, and yet never grows. I hear whispering in the background. What has roots as nobody sees is taller than trees, up it goes, and yet it never grows.
Tonga bunsha uneno, wanga kun biske, bamulera, chunyon tun jiji itetuana, kabe volpe molche
mountain.
Achuta, wanga kun bisdo. Konticha nai, molera aswaktoron onipotaga,
One is heart. I was thinking heart.
Ekratok haku jiji.
I never was, yet always will be. I never seen, yet always come. I can carry nothing, yet hold much for some. Tomorrow.
Kipuna, kava tompa kolpalye moka pata. Jeoka ko tompa kolpal achuta, wanga kumbi.
You heard me before, yet you hear me again. Then I die until you call me again.
Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kava volve molche gomana. Kin kun shakin, neken achuta, wanga kumbis dor. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kava volve molche gomana.
Who makes it has no need of it, who buys it has no use for it. Who uses it has no knowledge of it. Makes it too easy if it's multiple choice. A grave.
Mocha shak pang pang. Yin kin kuno ba molera shakon achuta. Wanga kumbis dolbe ki kunyana tompa.
Flying to Dantooine, I met 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crewmen, each crewman 5 pets. How many in all are flying to Dantooine? I'm gonna see if I can solve this. Each ship. That's a trick question, isn't it? How many in all are flying to Dantooine? It would just be my ship. With me, right? Or maybe they're... Oh, okay, hang on. $25, I guess. It's either 25 or is it a trick question.
Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola jeshwa konatong. Chong king no pangpa mola reconkile. Konkile no ba. Watatime yokola unko molare. Tuniporo. Rana prata don kasercha. Hachu.
Ah, so it is a trick question. It's 1. I'm the only one flying to Dantooine.
Watawama molare. Kenkunjo peshwak. No ba molareji. Jon yon te chiwi da dia. Bola onchi. Jashak bogra onwa cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato kontik.
Before I go, what's your name?
Tonga bunsha uneno. Wanga kun biske. Bamulera. Chunyon tun jiji itetuana. Kabe volpe mo. Kachicho ita hotonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun.
Oh, poor guy.
Slimo putona. Ronde out.
Don't worry, I'm sure someone else will be along before you know it.
We ita Natanya yitya. Kote chanai. Topa togas bacteria.
I could destroy your prison once I'm out, if you wish.
Konticha nai. Molira aswaktoron onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia.
I'm ready to go.
Watawama molere. Kenkunjo peshwak. No ba molareji. Jon yon te chiwi.
Alright, we're not touching that box from now on. thought I'd seen the last of Tatooine. Just have to go here one more time. We got to meet Bastila's mother. It's too bad. So this swoop place. Or is that the cantina? No, that's swoop. Friggin' transparent hut. I have a box for you sent by Lurs. I did. It was very interesting. He doesn't believe me. You want to pay me a little more. $2,500. Okay, now that's the last we'll see of Tatooine.
Incoming fighters.
It's not the last we'll see of these damn fighters, though.
I've had 2 friends killed by the Sith already. It must be some kind of test. I'll survive and make it into the Academy. I know it.
Now that is some powerful brainwashing.
You own the Ebon Hawk, don't you? Wish I could fly a bird like that.
Greetings, friend. Fellow pilot, are you? Wouldn't mind taking a spin in the Ebon Hawk myself. Sleek ship, that one.
Does everyone here know about the Ebon Hawk?
In a small colony like this, everyone knows everyone's business.
It's better than thinking too much about all the Sith lurking about here. The Hawk's been in and out of here for ages. And out-of-the-way starport is a good place for, privateers. Not saying you are one.
I guess you could say I am. In a way. And what if I am?
Wouldn't make any difference to me. Just wish I had a ship like that myself. Business is steady here with the Sith, but it's a boring haul.
In case you're forgetting, partner, they don't exactly want us talking about their business.
Ah, who cares about them? I've seen some of those things they're digging up in those ruins in the valley. Pretty creepy, if you ask me.
How would one get to the... or what have they been digging up?
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe aliens lived on Korriban a long time ago. Who knows?
Don't be stupid. I was talking to one of those Sith and he said there are tombs there dating back to when the Sith were here in ancient times.
There were Sith here in ancient times? Sounds like he was feeding you a line. Korriban's only been settled for a short time.
So says you. He said the planet was settled by the Sith a long time ago. and then they all left or something. Those tombs are really important to them.
Tombs, eh? That makes the stuff they send us even creepier. Wish I didn't have to haul it around.
Where do you take these things?
We used to haul everything to Terrace, and the Sith would take it off our hands there. Not sure where we'll be bringing it now.
Do you have any of these artifacts now?
No, we're not due for another shipment for at least another week. Sure thing.
Guess I don't have any more Jedi Master robes. That's because Bastila was wearing one. Damn it, Bastila. Stealing from our inventory.
Sure.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Give them dark Jedi robes. Alright.
And you need?
What is it?
Sure.
Or the Black Robes crew. What are you doing?
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
Who put you up to this?
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Miko?
And what if I am?
Why are you making those men stand over there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. The Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
Wouldn't it be more merciful just to kill them?
Perhaps. But where does it say I should be merciful? There'd be no sport in it anyhow. I want to see if they are really as foolish as I suspected.
You should not toy with people's lives.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
If he had a long enough mustache, he'd be twirling it right now. Look. One of them died already.
You talked to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
No, I'll be going.
No.
Rest in peace.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, Shirley.
Not yet. You said your final task is to attack that guard.
You should not manipulate people this way. You may fall.
Look, it was a mercy kill, okay? Oh, I have to talk to that guard.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
I'm Darth Revan. I was Lord of the Sith. Let me in.
I see. And who might your friends be?
It's obvious you don't believe me, but I really am Darth Revan.
On your way, citizen.
Why not send them home? Because then I would get light side points. Hey, look. My facial hair is growing from being evil.
Yes?
Yes?
Yeah, he is kind of right about them being dumb. But, you know, definitely not an excuse to treat them that way. There she is.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
So you know what I am.
You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Who are you?
Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am your Thuraban, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here?
What if I said I was already a Sith?
I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself?
What about Darth Revan?
What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift for the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies.
And where does Darth Malak fit into all this?
You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules. At least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger.
I see. About joining you.
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
Yes, I want to join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
I've forgotten most of my training, it seems.
What an odd thing to say. Even stranger, I do not sense any deception within you. You are a curious puzzle, human. A puzzle with great power. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith. Again? I suppose that would interest me, yes.
A strange response indeed. Is your mind maladjusted in some way?
Well,
you should make for an interesting pupil
you
indeed.
could say that.
I will take you to the academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other
She likes
question.
maladjusted
These
people.
companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume.
They are slaves. Don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the academy?
Yes, I am.
Then let us leave. The master of the academy awaits you.
Unfortunate choice of words there.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know the Sith are powerful, a force to be reckoned with.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
I'm ready to learn more.
And so shall it be. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Sith pass card. Marking you as a student within the Sith monastery in Korriban will allow you to Come and go as you wish.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite prospect?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
How do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
You want me to kill Master Uthar? Well, actually, yes, I already know. So very well, I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Can you tell me about the Code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
I think I got it.
I am not surprised. You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
He has good facial hair.
What is it?
Yeah, he's gonna start growing a Fu Manchu mustache.
And you need...
Sure.
Kill Alguin.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Is something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
How did you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
You want to trust me?
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now I don't know. I have so many doubts.
Everyone has doubts. Keep it up. You'll come around.
I guess you're right. The dark side is where I belong. No going back now. Thank you.
I'm gonna use that against him.
No problem. Got it.
KotOR Wins room.
No problem. Didn't work.
Ah. Who's got the best security skill? Well, I do.
Yes?
Aha.
No problem. Got it.
Yes.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, Jedi Master Robe. Alright, I'm putting that on Joey. Sorry, I'm ruining our uniform.
Sure.
Sith Mask. Gives you immunity to mind affecting. Except I can't use it because I don't have heavy armor proficiency.
I remember you from the colony. You seem all right, though you'll not win the right to train before me.
You're trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
And why is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to Uthar yet?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
Where is the artifact?
Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
Yeah, why don't you? It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Maybe I could help you get it.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because together we will be unbeatable.
You make a decent case. I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others for sure. I want something out of this first, however. I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige.
There's a powerful Sith cloak in the furthest tomb in the valley.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Fair enough, I will have to look into it. You've given me a lead, so I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
See you there.
Remember, the central pillars in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
I remember you. You're all right. Trying for the academy, I see.
So are you, obviously.
That's true. I had no idea you were coming for the academy when I met you in the colony, though.
Who are you?
The name's Shardan. Didn't I tell you that back in the colony? Maybe not.
Do you want to coordinate a strategy?
I don't work or play well with others. Thanks for the offer, though.
He's an edgy one, isn't he? Well, I guess that comes with the territory, obviously. How long am I streaming until? Another 15 minutes, maybe.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
I remember you. Miko, right?
That's right. You might as well just go home, you know. There can only be one Sith this year, and that's me.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
Yeah. You can at least give me a hint.
I could, but what would be the point in that?
Oh man.
See you around, chump.
Thought my persuade would be high enough for that. A swastika shape on the minimap? What? Vaguely, I guess. I don't think that's intentional though. Although it'd be fitting for the Sith.
If Master Uthar gives you an order, you'd better follow it. There were some students who disobeyed him, and now they're...
The Sith are Buddhists, yeah. Alright, let's go out into the valley.
No problem. Got it.
Tong abog sha umninang wanga kumbist cake.
Who are you?
Chi gratu loda pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ida patisa batua kachatu.
You're a human, but you speak like a Twi'lek.
Chanshak pulara. Umrao chis gaduchi. On chuba nijishka yanki. Titoke gratun kun chicha kun king kachachonobra. Bogra chi gratu loda bograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ida patisa batu. We tam Boragantong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuwanga.
I'll be going.
Achuta.
Achuta.
Huh. Another hopeful wandering about the academy.
Hey, Carlos.
I suppose you want to know how to get prestige.
Who might you be?
I'm one of the academy trainers, of course. You do well to watch your tone with me, hopeful. I'll be one of your instructors when and if you reach your final test.
Final test.
Oh, yes. You gather prestige to earn the opportunity to take the final test. You don't automatically become a student. You'll see. May the...
Greetings, student.
Gotta go to the Chirac caves first. Oh, I can select my party. Alright, so I'm gonna give Mission the best gun in the game.
What?
Oh, jump. There you go. I'm on a mission now. I wish you could visit Dredge Day in the sequel. I think Dredge Day is abandoned in the sequel. That's why you have to land, like, right in the middle of the valley.
Let's see what you
Yeah, I'm really over-leveled for these Chiracs. Got him. I wish I could make Jolie just cast Force Wave by default. Gotta. Wow, that did not work very well.
take
Okay, good night, Sith. Thanks for coming. It's always nice to hear agonized screams in the background. It's very pleasant. Skill too well. I need to wear Jolie's stabilizer gauntlets. Actually, these are better.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not going back to the academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
I'm not here to bring you back.
So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
You're the renegade students, the ones who ran away?
So you have heard about us. Yes, we ran away before Master Uthar could execute us. Is that so hard to believe? My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Yeah. Yeah, those stabilizer gauntlets are probably pretty filthy. Sorry, time for you to die. Or wait, should I do that? How evil do I want to be?
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? All right, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
I can try.
I'll believe that when I see it. But if you could, we would be grateful.
I'm probably going to get light side points for this. I don't want light side points. I want to be the master of edge. Oh wow, she has really good demolitions. Forgot about that.
Yes?
Sure.
Huh?
Yes?
Sure.
Huh?
Huh.
Sure.
I think there are Tyranitecs here, or there's one Tyranitech. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna kill the one that I'm getting the artifact with. Nice. Oh. I'm a force of nature. I think I might be a little overpowered. Keldroma robes. I think that's light side only. Masasi ceremonial. Immunity, critical hits. Yeah, Keldroma is light side only. That's too bad.
What?
This cave exit leads to the inhospitable surface of the planet. There's nothing for you to see there. Yeah, Juhani can wear them. That'd be pretty useful. Oh god. See, if I would have taken the circlet of Suresh off of Bastila, then I could have put it on Juhani and also put the Keldroma robes on Juhani, and then Juhani would be almost as effective a spellcaster as Jolie is. So mad. So mad at myself for not taking the damn circlet of Suresh off of Bastila.
Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah?
It's probably for the best though, because I'm already overpowered.
What?
It's not like I need to be any more overpowered. Oh yeah, the Sith students.
So, is there news?
It's clear, you're free to go.
It's clear? We can go. Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the Academy. I guess we aren't the only ones who don't agree with everything. Maybe. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again. You've saved our lives.
No. Oh, my beard. I lost my beard. I have to go do some evil stuff to get my beard back. Steal a kid's lollipop. I'm gonna put the Keldroma robes on her. And let's see, 14 wisdom, that's pretty low. And compare that to Jolie's 17 wisdom. That's just an added, it's one extra. I want mission back anyway. How about, hang on. Mission and cancerous.
There you are, finally. If you were any later in showing up, we would have had to abandon this. I've been calling to the Takata mother in their language. She should respond fairly... Ah, here she comes now. Get ready. This will not be easy. She's a tough beast.
Yes.
Wonderful. The beast is dead. We work better together than I would have hoped. And here is the holocron. Such a small thing to be so valuable and require so much effort to obtain. I'll just run along now and give this to Master Uthar. I'll be sure to tell him of your contribution, naturally.
Wait, we'll go to Master Uthar together.
Forget it. I'm not waiting up for you. That wasn't our plan anyway.
The plan's changed. Give me the holocron.
You're not getting the holocron. This was my idea. The plan was that I take it back, not you.
The plan was we both get credit.
Back off. I'm warning you. I'm not giving this up.
But I'll just have to take it from you.
Over my dead body.
That's the idea.
What?
Oh, wow. Well, that's going to help a lot.
What?
What?
Sure.
Wait, so like if you change alignments in KotOR, one of your party members, does that like alter their appearance? Because I would have thought that they wouldn't have bothered to make art assets for everyone.
What?
Carlos says no.
Yes?
Yeah, that makes sense that it would only be for 2, because 2 has influence.
Huh?
Yeah?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Kandra should take point. He's our damage sponge.
Yeah?
What? That hurt, I bet.
Good.
More Mandalorian metal armor.
What?
For the end of this planet, I can just kill everyone. Okay.
What?
Sounds like a plan. But I mean, I kind of want to tell you, Thura, that I'm Darth Revan, and flex my Sith Lord muscles. Opens the door. Noxious fumes surround me. Great.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
I'll kill you for this, old man.
Oh, spiteful little thing, aren't you? Let's not forget, however, who has who at the disadvantage. No. Let's keep things on a more civilized note, shall we? Now then, introductions are always the place to start, if I remember correctly. This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
The old hermit in hiding?
What? Old hermit? Can't that blasted Uthar teach a single thing right these days? Slander! That's what it is. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Miko here. I already tested him, didn't I, Miko? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Miko here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
Oh, excuse me. What if I told you I was Darth Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith.
And if I pass your test?
Why, then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
Go ahead, do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Miko. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Miko here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Miko. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
Well, considering how grueling some of my courses were, it almost felt like this. Miko is a monster. He deserves to die.
No hesitation before the kill? Now that's what I like to hear. Well then, any last comments before we begin, Miko?
We can both survive. Attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
What do you do? Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. I use the opportunity to kill him and take his position.
Correct! He was a fool to let down his guard. You will not make the same mistake, and the Sith as a whole benefit. You see, Miko, it's not so difficult. Time for your punishment. And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
This guy is like the evil version of Socucius or Gala. I take the reward and leave the weak fools to their fate.
Correct! The humans would no doubt just be preyed upon by something else later. Stand up for yourself, I say! We're not Jedi shepherds after all. Sadly, Miko, the ingenuity of your fellow student is your loss. This is going to hurt. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
I keep it to myself.
Correct! Let them rip the secret from your cold, dead hands if they are strong enough. Oh, certainly you might share it with a few selected minions, but that, of course, is a completely different story. Well, it's sad to say, but it's that time again, Miko. Well, that poor Miko has gone and died on us. Here I thought it was good for at least one more. Well then, with young Mikol dead, I suppose you've gone and passed my little test, haven't you? That indeed would be a first. I think you must have cheated a little, but there's nothing wrong with a Sith cheating a little. I'll keep my word. I'll just give you my tablet. Perhaps we'll meet again, Sith. That would be fun, no?
Okay.
No problem. Got it.
To lock Hord's mask. That's crap. Just gives you fire resistance.
No problem. Got it.
Oh yeah, if you take a droid with you. I never tried that. I'm assuming it just collapses.
No problem. Got it.
Because droids need to breathe, I guess. Get out of my way.
What?
What?
It doesn't collapse. So it just stands there.
No problem. Got it.
That's funny. Should have HK disassembled after that.
Here it is. Huh?
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, I'm going to slaughter everything in the academy. Oh, here's an interesting glitch. His corpse is just floating in the air.
What?
A nerve toxin giving me permanent brain damage. I'm just hallucinating.
What?
What?
Yes?
Huh?
Yeah?
What?
I don't have any healers with us. Tomb of Nagasado. Oh, this is the tomb you're supposed to wait for.
You should be careful if you're planning on entering this tomb. It's dangerous.
They're all dangerous.
Maybe so. But this one more than most, I think. There's an assassin droid in there, so Master Uthar says. It went insane and is holed up in there with a whole army of droids protecting it.
The Old Republic made everything look generic. I never played the Old Republic myself.
I don't know. I think Master Uthar has left it in there as a challenge for any student brave enough to destroy it. Supposedly, if a student actually succeeds in destroying the droid, they'll get a great reward. Lots have tried, but nobody's succeeded yet.
Thanks, I'll be going.
Sure thing. Good luck.
There's actually a way to save the droid. But I'm just gonna take the violent route because I'm impatient. You generally don't like MMOs, that's what turned it off for you. Yeah, I was not very happy to learn that the next Old Republic game would be an MMO. At that point I was like, nope. Don't want it.
Excessive audio input. Initiate attack sequence.
Good.
Pretty much the only MMO that I play is Elite Dangerous, and it's not really that much of an MMO. No, don't heal your... ah, dang it. Sneak attack 9. I'll just give her improved rapid shot. So look at sneak attack 9. It adds an additional 9 to 54 points of damage. That's insane.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
What?
Look at the tomb. In short, the revolution was.
No problem. Got it.
Micro Ragnos' gauntlets. Ah, these suck. All the dark side artifacts suck. I'm level 19. One more level until max level. This came out before Jedi Knight 3. Yeah, it came out slightly before Jedi Knight 3. It was in the same year.
I heard an explosion in there. Did you destroy the assassin droid?
I did.
Oh well, I guess it's good that the deed is done. Hope you stomped it good for my friends. At any rate, if you haven't already, you might want to go and see Master Uthar about that reward. Prestige is gold, you know.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met. Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
Oh, this is the guy that voiced Neelix on Star Trek Voyager. Why not? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
What are you doing here?
I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of a Jantapal.
Alright, whatever. Go back to Star Trek, Neelix.
Of course.
Yeah, I guess they changed it, in Jedi Academy just because it's a different type of game. They kind of threw canon to the wind there, though.
Huh?
But what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Tuvix, ooh.
What?
What?
We do not speak of Tuvix.
No problem. Got it.
Here it is!
No, Tuvix was a character from Star Trek Voyager that existed for one episode. You didn't like Star Trek Voyager? Yeah, I couldn't watch very much of Star Trek Voyager. It has a couple good episodes, but it's nothing in comparison to like Deep Space Nine or Next Generation. a shame that the show didn't turn out better, because I like Janeway as a captain. I thought Kate Mulgrew did a good job. This thick stone tablet is covered with ancient ruins of an unknown language. It is extremely cold to the touch and almost a sinister aura about it. Recently carved into the side of the tablet appears to be a primer, no doubt intended to provide a means to translate the runes. As Tommy Wiseau would say, that's life. Enterprise. You know, I saw. Let's see, how many seasons of Enterprise were there? There were, I think there were like only 3. And let's see, like the first season, I couldn't even get through the whole first season. It was just too boring to me. But like the whole storyline with the Xindi, those were some good episodes. I got through all of those and really enjoyed those. But then you go to season 3, and season 3 is kind of like season 1 all over again, and I couldn't really finish that. This datapad seems to have once belonged to an enterprising young Sith student who had ventured into the tomb in search of a Junta Paul's sword. One of his entries is of particular note. There's got to be a way to get past this obelisk blocking the bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'm willing to bet there's some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Cluster fire isn't going to do the trick. I'll have to try some kind of explosive. I just hope that guard droid over there is as defunct as it looks. Do you have an anime filler guide for Star Trek TNG? Basically, skip seasons 1 and 2, except for the season 2 episode, Measure of a Man. That one's good. And skip the first half of season 3. And skip most of season 7, except for the last episode. Oh, Xindi is season 3, right. So maybe I'm thinking of season 4, where it gets boring again. Or maybe it's also in season 3 and it's all just there. Oh, we only have one gunner. I got this. Alrighty.
What?
What?
Sure.
Why? I feel like there's some way to get through here. I don't remember how.
No problem. Got it.
What?
I don't think I ever saw the episode with the Voth. I know about the Voth is that they have a city ship.
Yeah, sure.
Best thing out of Voyager was species 8473. Yeah, that... Or 8472, rather. Yeah. That was actually a pretty interesting arc. Got 3 swords.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human. Do I know you? It seems as if we have met before.
I was here once before, I think. Do you remember me?
I do. And yet I do not. The force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul. It has been so very long.
Who or what are you?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
What do you mean by those we had betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force. Who warned us against the dark side. Yet we embraced it in secret, reveled in its power. We were discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came, to hide, to grow. And here we fell.
How did you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us. And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
The Sith fled, yes, and they returned.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing.
Why do you remain here?
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now, a corpse as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here, surrounded by blackness in death as in life.
I need this sword you speak of.
Of course you do. You seek my power. Will it destroy you as it did me? I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you.
What do you want me to do with it?
If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword, but it has been so long. I do not remember which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours.
And if the sword isn't yours?
Then you must die. This is how it must be.
How will I know which sword it is?
I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully.
Yeah, I always keep the sword too.
Fright. Hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
So I gather it's a pretty dark sword. Silver lined sword. This blade is long and straight with sparkles. A silver glow that becomes brighter as the hilt is touched. It is quite warm. It almost appears that the blade becomes white hot once it's equipped. Such a fiery weapon would be devastating against an unarmored opponent. A small insignia of a flame is impressed upon the hilt. It's kind of crappy. Like most vibroblades, this weapon lets off a dim humming sound once it's activated. Its length shimmers with a deep blue colored force field, and its hilt is black of charcoal. A single insignia upon the hilt shows that of a red, baleful eye. The blade of this sword is an ebony black and notched along its length, giving a cruel and jagged appearance. There is a strange visual effect upon which the sword makes it seem to pulse and ebb along its surface. It's very cool to the touch, and upon close inspection, a small insignia of a dark circle can be spotted on its hilt. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Oh good, I'm right. Place a sword in the statue. The notched steel sword. And now I no longer have it.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me.
You're a pathetic excuse for a Sith Lord if I ever saw one.
Do not say such things. I still have power. Go. Go from my ancient tomb.
What a disappointment. The great Ajunta Paul.
Then feel my power. You shall die here with me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Oh. Oh, Jesus. Do I not get the sword back? Oh, I did get it back, okay. Good deal.
I saw you come in here, and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus. Good to see I wasn't wrong.
Chardin, what do you want?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait. Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
I don't know what you're talking about. What sword?
Nice try. I may not know what the sword looks like, but I'm no gullible fool. I'm not about to pass up a chance to impress Master Uthar. I may like you well enough, but being a Sith is all about taking chances when the moment is right. So make it easier on both of us. Hand over the sword.
Just let me get it out.
Fine. No tricks, though. I'm watching you.
Give him the silver-lined sword. Or, I'll give him the vibroblade.
See? I knew you and I could work this out. I imagine I'll be rewarded well for this. You'll do fine, I'm sure. Another time.
He's in for a nasty surprise.
You have the sword. The sword of Ajunta Ball. That's it, isn't it? How did you ever acquire it?
I got it from Ajunta himself, if you must know.
Are you joking with me? The Sith Lord still lives?
Not exactly.
Oh, that is quite interesting. My mentor told me that Sith apparitions might be possible, but I never truly believed it. Well, thank you for the information. I must go and inform my mentor at once of this strange news.
I guess we could go to the Ebon Hawk real fast. Just to get healed up. Alright, got a new sword for him. Does a little bit less damage. It's a little bit worse. Actually, I think Usani's brand is better. Although this does have more of an attack chance, but it doesn't stun. Yeah, Usani's brand is still best.
Yeah?
Sure.
Sort of an ancient Sith and it's shit. Yeah. Well, it's like I said earlier, most of the dark side only artifacts are crap. Oh wow, it's almost 2.
Ah, what is this you bring me, Shardan?
It is none other than the sword of Ajunta Paul, Master.
Fool. All the trouble you went through for your deception, and you did not even make an effort to verify the sword's authenticity.
Master, what do you mean?
There is no place for fools amongst the Sith. Begone.
He just leaves the corpse right there. Interrogation room.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
Do you want me to try it?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Uthar.
He's a Mandalorian who speaks Huttese. You want to tell me where your cache is? Oh man. Inject a moderate dosage. You want to tell me where your cache is? Can you speak Galactic Basic? I'll give him another small dosage. You want to tell me where your cache is?
Yes, I heard that. Excellent job. Thank you for locating the cache. Naturally, I would see you rewarded, but I would prefer that everyone believe that I extracted the information.
It just dies automatically. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
Oh? I suppose one would need to be alive to go running to Master Yuthar to report the location of the cache, wouldn't they? Does that mean that you're ready to battle a true Sith then? Shall we make an issue of it?
That's right, let's go.
Ha! Gather your anger then, and let us see who is superior.
What?
Huh?
Huh? I need to give Canderous immunity to Mind Effect. Now I'll give him the Sith mask.
What?
What? No problem. Got it.
Here's a green crystal for some reason.
If you're here to use the dueling room, go ahead. I'm through with it for the moment.
What do I need to do?
Just go to the computer console and open up one of the cages. And don't be wasteful. We only get so many captains a month, you know? No problem.
I think I'm good. Oh hey, my facial hair is coming back.
The buzz is that you took care of that crazy droid out in the ruins. It's pretty impressive.
Alright, we don't need the combat music anymore. Yeah, I got my honorary twirly mustache back. Alright, I want to talk to Yuthura again. I hear about the Half-Life Alyx release date. It's like in 6 months, or 6 weeks, rather. Within 6 months. March 23rd.
I understand you managed to kill Lasho. Well done. She was devious, but I knew her trust could be turned against her. One less opponent is an excellent result, regardless of how it occurs, correct? Now then, something you needed.
you know a student named Kel?
Yes, vaguely. The boy burdens himself with doubts and anxieties. It is sad to watch, really, for he does possess a certain flair with the Force. Kel will not survive long.
Yeah,
someone will betray him soon enough, and he will be dead. If you are smart and you know something, that person should be you.
Wait, how do I get the option to poison them? I forget how you do that.
You have...
I mean, I can get into Uthar Wynn's room. I just don't have the option to poison his bed. Oh, when he says it's time to do the test, okay. So I'll just go get my prestige. I'm gonna do a double cross.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet.
I have something to tell you about Euthura.
Oh? What is my apprentice up to now?
She wants me to help her kill you at the final trial.
I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Euthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Euthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Euthura for that final test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think? For coming to me with this information and betraying your foolish trainer. I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
Strength.
No. No, that is in...
Shit.
Then P.
P. There is only chaos?
No. P.
P. Passion, okay.
Through passion, I gain...
Strength.
Through strength, I gain...
Power.
Through power, I gain...
Victory.
Through victory...
My chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, 2 different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force.
True? Is it true? I think it's true. I'm gonna say true.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor.
I have something to tell you about a student.
A student, is it? What might you have to say?
It's Kel Alguin. He has doubts. Is thinking of leaving.
Ah, I think I know this one you speak of. You gained his confidence to admit such, did you? I commend your competitive spirit. You have certainly impressed me. I shall speak to the boys straight away. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I've killed Mikkel.
Maybe it's better to say that Mikkel is dead, yes? Considering the circumstances, I am unimpressed. Though you do now have one less opponent.
Semantics. I know the location of the Mandalorian prisoner's weapon cache.
You do? That is most interesting. Where might that be?
Trapdoor.
How ironic that I recently had his vessel scrapped for parts then. I had assumed it had been thoroughly scanned. Apparently not. Still, you have done well in bringing me information that others could not unearth on their own. I am impressed. Go now.
I have dealt with the rogue droid.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations, young one. You have bested the others quite completely. You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasado, in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
Alright, time to poison the bath.
Greetings, student.
Can I ask you some questions? What? Who are you? Dr. Pa. Master Uthar gave me this datapad for you. Alright, now I'm gonna poison his bed. Oh wait, I can't do that yet. Whoops. Silly me.
What are you doing here? Go back to Uthar and tell him you are ready to take your final test. Our moment is at hand. Go.
The real radical centrist option, yeah. How do I... So she won't let me do that anymore.
So then,
Not just yet.
Then return.
What do I do? Uh-oh. It just works. Todd. What are you doing in my chat, Todd? I think I was supposed to do it after I told him about Euthura. Like I was supposed to go talk to Euthura like immediately afterwards. Alright, well I'm gonna make a save here. far back is this save? 29, 25. This is probably after.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we need to go back further. It's not a big deal. Okay, after I poison both of them, I'm gonna go to bed because it is very late.
Ah, what is this? Greetings, young. Oh? It not this for go. Very.
All right.
I understand you managed to kill Lasho.
I have some news about Uthar.
What? What's happened? Our plan is still intact, I hope.
He plans to have me fight you in the final test.
Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why? Did you say something to him?
No, of course not.
Then how could he suspect? Unless one of the others... Never mind. It is not important now. In the end, it works out better that it is only the two of us in the tomb with him. So long as we refuse to fight. Is there anything else I should know?
No, that's it.
Good. I'm not about to rest on my laurels, however. Here, this pass card will allow you access to Uthar's quarters. It's at the far end of the passages with the other quarters. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see you do it. Then Uthar will be too weak to stand up against us. Don't even think of failing me. You and I are too far into this now to back out.
Oh, I love this. This is why Korriban is the best planet. The scheming that you can do. It's delicious. Place the device. More band. It almost sounds like more wind.
The buzz is that you took care of that crazy droid out in the ruin.
Alright.
Greetings, student.
What are the whispers saying?
How do you do, hopeful? Seeking prestige, yes.
Who might you be?
I am a trainer here at the Academy. I think I may be able to offer you some aid in gaining prestige, if you desire.
Can you help me?
Do you know of our renegade students?
Old news.
Those are the ones. It seems you have already heard of them. There is little more I can tell you then. Should you locate now?
Did he just steal something from me?
The buzz is that you took care of that crazy droid out in the ruins. It's pretty impressive.
He came into the voice booth parched. I haven't drank anything in 3 days. Checking the feedback. What am I looking for? Oh, most recent item. I see what you're saying. Sith datapad. Gotcha.
Maybe. If
I had to do this again.
Yeah. Oh, does that...
Okay, so we'll continue this next time. Because it's after 2 and I'm really tired. Okay, well, thanks for coming. And thanks for staying until the wee hours. And as always,
rest well this night.
Good night.